All praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash.
All right, shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again with another live lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying to those of you who are tuning in. And today we're going to look at what's going on here in the headlines here in Great Babylon. And as we know, this week has been a very busy week here with the Biden administration announcing, first of all, that they're not going to continue to support what they call eaters here in this nation with the moratorium, and it's going to put millions of people out on the street. And second, there was a sweeping mandate reforms that went around this week concerning, federal, state, and encouraging corporations to mandate their employees to accept, the vaccine waters or get, tested weekly for the so-called Delta variation of the COVID. All right. So I'm going to go into the book of Psalm here before I get started here and showing you some of the other headlines that I have here. And we're going to go into the book of Psalm chapter 11. And it says, to the chief musicians, a psalm of David. In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? For lo, the wicked bend their bow. They make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hated. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstones, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness, his countenance doth behold the upright. And as we can see here, what's going on is there is, as the Edomites them here, Biden, those are laying these snares around for Israel. We, the brothers and sisters in this truth, are crying out to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, to get us out of these, get us to protect us during this time, and to turn these judgments against the wicked. Okay, and right now, as you can see, a lot of these Edomites have been waking out of their slumber, so to speak, or their comfort zone, because all the while they would watch, as Jake take picket signs, walk around the place, begging for, for ease, or begging for the crumbs, so to speak, justice, jobs, and we know the word job means just over broke. So basically, to be a servant in which you have nothing even left over to preserve yourself in a time like this. And this is what you're seeing happening right now. They came out with all of that moratorium. And, the simple Jake is going to think that they're getting free money, which of course, if you get that extra $600 a week, okay, you're going to have to pay taxes on top of that too. So unemployment, you pay taxes on unemployment that you collected. Okay. Now, where basic states would give you maybe a certain amount of money, that additional funding actually tripled that unemployment. So Jake didn't make out in this. Those who lost their job and depended on this didn't make out. In fact, the IRS is now going to send you a bill, okay, on top of the fact that you're behind in months. You're months behind in your rent, okay, and so you can see here they allowed that eviction moratorium to run out, which runs out tonight at midnight, okay, and this is happening not only to Jake, but it also happens to the Edomites too. I'm not here to save the Edomites. This is not about the Edomites. In fact, what I'm looking at is this is great, as we see that the Edomites who've trusted into their king are now realizing their king is the wicked. Okay, that little horn is now sprung up. Okay, and Jake, who has sided with the Edomites, are now seeing this too. Okay, as you enjoy this kingdom, going to the games and celebrating all the wicked holidays, eating the abominable food that you're told not to eat, following these pastors in the church who are not giving you the proper scripture, but encouraging you to, hand money to them and seek the wealth of this nation rather than actually bring you into the spirit and serving the true high power, which is Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And it says, the Lord tried the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hated. So he's going to try us. Okay, he is trying us. We're going through constant temptation and tribulation daily as we speak right now. Okay, those of us who are in this truth, we are looking at the screen. We're seeing what's happening. We're impacted by these mandates. Okay, to a degree. But are we going to bow to this man? Absolutely not. We're not going to bow to this man no matter what. Okay, the hopefully that is we're not going to bow to this man no matter what. Okay, but we are going to be tried because we're going to be refined as gold. Okay, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, and this man loves violence. That's all he still dwells on is violence. Okay, violence. These decrees are nothing but violence. Okay, when you put people outside, that's violence because they're now susceptible. Kids are now susceptible to being kidnapped, raped, murdered. So are the women, kidnapped, raped, murdered. People are going to go into depression. Okay, and this is now going to be a mental game for a lot of these people now experiencing this, because if a lot of them never experienced this before. Okay, they sat comfortably last year thinking that Trump was the enemy, when the reality is the so-called white man is your enemy, man. Okay, to you Jakes, and when I say Jakes, I mean you so-called Latinos, which includes all the tribes going all the way from Mexico all the way down to Argentina, and all across this globe. Okay, and the Native American. And you Negroes that are all across this globe, whatever you want to call yourself, okay, you are being impacted by this. And this is just starting right here at the nucleus, which is here in Great Babylon, and it's going to spread across the world, okay? And eventually, as this doesn't work, okay, they're going to implement, what that is, the mark of the beast, the chip, the potato chip, and that is coming next. They already have this technology, all right? You can go Google it up in Dapper. Okay, they already have the technology. It's been sitting there. They've already had the technology for the last 25 years. All right, so it's coming. And it says, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone. Okay, and horrible tempests. This shall be the portion of their cup. That's destruction. Right now, right now in California, they're now bringing out a thing here and talking about pigs. Okay, the bacon is going to be a shortage. So all you pig-loving, bacon-eating motherfuckers out there, okay, be prepared already. So finally, okay, Israel is going to be forced into actually at least keeping one of the commandments, and that's not one of the laws, and that's not eating abominable food, because there's not going to be any. There's going to be a famine that's going to come. All right, and you get these Edomites that are fighting against each other. Why? Okay, now everybody sat back and watched Jake in the region here. Okay. Everybody sat back and watched Jake in the region here. Okay. Okay. And look at that. You see Johnson & Johnson facing lawsuit for marketing its baby powder that is accused of causing cancer in women. You don't think the Edomites are there seeing this? You don't think they know that all of these things have been things that they've been trying to do to us? So they don't trust their government. Take a look at these headlines here. Okay. Look at this. Okay. There's a lot of fight back against Biden. Okay, a lot of fight back against Biden, especially the fact that he is trying to mandate, for the federal service, which is the the law enforcement, the people working in the Senate House, the House of Assembly, your state, okay, workers, particularly California and New York, which seem to be the front line of pushing, the governors of these two states seem to be the two wicked little queen fairies that want to keep pushing these hardcore mandates. Okay, these are your little boys in school who used to get smacked around by Jake. Now they're in a position to push this. Now we know this is coming from the wicked, high level Edomites that are hiding in a cave somewhere. Okay, but we also know that this is coming. This is the judgment coming from Yahawashi on the wicked. Okay, and right now Jake out there doesn't understand what is going to happen. Okay, but this should be waking him up right here. Okay, see this right here? This should be waking him up. Okay, if Jake isn't waking up by this, when they start seeing, Big Mama out there on the street, they're smelling like doggone dead dog because she hasn't bathed in a couple of weeks, and her little kids them. Okay, because Esau have nothing set up for your ass. This is the richest, the wealthiest queendom on earth, and yet still you have homeless people. Okay, that means that they have no intention of helping. This has been a snare all the while. Okay, and Yahawashi is showing you right away that bottom line is that he's the one that is going to he's the one that's going to deliver this. Okay, Psalms chapter 142. Okay, Maskell of David, a prayer when he was in the cave. I cried unto the Lord with my voice. With my voice unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaint before him. I shewed before him my trouble. And that's what we're doing every day. We're crying out to Yahawah Bahasham Shai, save us. Keep us from the hour of temptation. Okay? Give us food. Put a roof over our head. Okay? Guide us in what we have to do. Okay? And that is through the spirit of understanding these prophecies. Okay? You know, heeding to the elders and the teachers and the brothers out there who've been given whatever portion of the gospel for them to convey to the sheeps to absorb that. Okay? Because that's going to be what we can need. This is going to be a mental state here like you've never experienced in your life. Try to think of your most stressful day or week, multiply that by 100, and that's what we coming to right now. Okay, continuing. When my spirit was overwhelmed with me, then thou knowest my path. In the way wherein I walk, have they privily laid a snare for me. Okay, snares all over the place for us. Okay, I looked on my right hand and beheld, but there was no man that would know me. Refuge failed me, no man cared for my soul. Hey, you're gonna be on your own. Okay, those of us who are in this truth here, we are all connected. Okay, so we are gonna be under that protection, you know, Lord willing, under the protection of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, our King is not gonna let us falter. Okay, so that's the hope that we have right here. But the rest of these people, they in for hell. They are in for hell before they even go to hell, which is gonna be when those missiles come and destroy this place. Okay, it's going to be very miserable. Okay, continuing, I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, for thou shalt deal bountifully with me. Okay, you only want to surround yourself with people that are in this truth. Okay, that's brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Okay, everybody else that was in your life in the past, cut them off. I certainly have. I've cut everybody off. Okay, a while. But I always had that spirit on me. Anyways, I was not really tolerable of nonsense in my life to begin with. Okay, and I didn't care who you was. Okay, mommy, daddy, sister, brothers, that didn't mean shit to me. And that offends them, you know, but I told them, hey, go continue your barbecue. Because if they really wanted to get carnal with it and stupid with it like that, none of you lent a helping hand to get me to the point to where I'm at. I got here because Yahawah Bahasham Shai showed mercy on me. Okay, none of you are around during the time of trouble. Okay, and that's what it says right there. When you look, I looked on my right hand and beheld there was no man that would know me, no man to save your ass. Refuge failed me, no man cared for my soul. Okay, but as soon as you get 2 cents in your pocket or you get something look like you're going well, everybody's around. Okay, so Lord willing, this was edifying to you. I know it was short, but I thought I would bring it out to you here. These Edomites are getting just a taste of the snares that's coming to them. They have never experienced the kind of tribulation that we have experienced, and we certainly do not want to experience the tribulation that they're going to experience, and the 2/3 Jake is going to experience, and especially the Edomites who are going to experience double the wrath from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And with that, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Rakakadash. I'd like to give a shout out and double honors to the elders and brothers at Great Millstone and apostles at Great Millstones who are putting out this truth daily, and also to you brothers out there that are making videos and standing boldly against this wicked queendom, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.